What is going on, YouTube? And we are back. Took some break from making the videos because I was not feeling the greatest. Lost my voice a bit, but just in time for the Ultra League Premier Classic and bringing you guys a pretty meta team. A little bit of a spice pick with Sirfetch'd there, but I think that Sirfetch'd is a pretty good counterbalance to all the Walriens, Trevenant core. Obstagoons you might see, Snorlaxes, and you know what, it performed pretty well. With Nidoqueen and Snorlax, we're pretty weak to flyers, which is unfortunate. This team, and we see a flyer on the lead, Crobat. I swap instantly into my Snorlax. I mean, this team did okay, got me a positive set, nothing crazy, just a 3-2 set for everybody. I only had one set since I decided to keep playing Ultra League this morning, but it will show it off here. I'm going to shield up, and they decide to throw the Night Slash. I should be baiting here with a Body Slam, because odds are we're probably going to get a shield, but we decided to go Superpower anyways, and we get to another one, which is absolutely amazing. And look at how much damage that one Superpower does, debuffed. Insane. So I come in with Nidoqueen, I farm up a little bit of energy and we're going to take a move here. It is the Obstruct, so I think in this league, if you're going to run Obstagoon, run the Night Slash cross drop variant, just because you have more coverage that way. And Night Slash, if you get the boost, obviously it's amazing. So anyways, we're going to be coming in with Sirfetch'd here, getting off as much damage as possible. And they are just going to be able to wing attack us down. So I have to call that this is not going to be a Shadow Ball. My guess is that they're probably going to bait here, and which is amazing. And they're throwing back to back, so I don't think you can hold a Poison Fang and a Shadow Ball. So I know this is just another Poison Fang. And in comes a Snorlax, and all we have to do is make it to 2 Earth Powers, which we should be able to do because we had quite the energy advantage. First Earth Power coming in, that does a decent amount of damage. We're gonna shield up this Body Slam and try to make it to the next Earth Power before they do. And it is a CMP tie. This is gonna be taking out the Snorlax. Left, right, good night. And we just have to make it to a Poison Fang right before they get to their own. And this is gonna be taking care of that Crobat, taking the first game with a flyer on the lead. Crobat nonetheless. One Pokemon that is really damaging to this team is going to be Gliscor, which you will see it is very hard to overcome, but it is doable. I'm a little bit late on the swapping. We had a perfect lead there, Togekiss, but they're gonna be able to Leaf Blade us. I no shield that, which is a little bit a debatable call, but I decided to, just because, I don't know, I wanted to save 2 shields for Nidoqueen. They farm us all the way down, and now I'm forced to shield a Leaf Blade here, because that would do probably the most damage from the Pokemon I've seen so far. And we're not able to quite farm down, so I'm forced to throw a Poison Fang here to take this thing out. And it's an Obstagoon in the back, and I have to make a huge call here. I go straight for the Earth Power. No baiting here. A lot of people just go straight Poison Fang, and that is the no shield, and we get the perfect defense fall, which is absolutely amazing. No sense in bringing in the Snorlax here either. So we're able to get to the next Poison Fang here. This is probably going to be grabbing that last shield, and all we have to do is shield up a Night Slash, and we should be able to farm this thing all the way down and have a Poison Fang locked and loaded for that Togekiss. But they bring in the Togekiss. We're able to reach the next Poison Fang. Nidoqueen going on an absolute tear. We're going to be able to Poison Jab this thing all the way down before it reaches any move whatsoever. And we have another Poison Fang to go. My opponent top lefts. GG's trainer. On to the next matchup here. Gliscor lead. Oh my gosh. I got to instantly go. I can't go into my Sirfetch'd because that's terrible. And then they hard counter us with a Escavalier. Not the worst matchup, but definitely not the best one. we're able to get that superpower off, which is pretty nice. Get the damage off, and we have to take a drill run here. So unfortunately, I come in with Sirfetch'd, and I should shield here just so I can get off as much Night Slap damage as possible, but Night Slap does not do a lot of damage, especially in the Ultra League. So that's why I decided to no shield this, and then I should just be swapping right away into my Nidoqueen, so that Gliscor did not have enough energy. And I was like, you know what, let's just play it out, see how it goes. So I'm gonna shield the Earthquake. Absolutely amazing. My opponent does not want to bait whatsoever. I don't farm up to the Earth Power because I just go straight Poison Fang here, because I think they're low enough where I think 2 Poison Fangs plus a Poison Jab should be able to do it. And this is a CMP tie here. Do they survive? Yes, they do. Oh my gosh. See, if they didn't survive that, maybe this game would have went different, because now it's a Snorlax we have to deal with. And you know, I could have went for a couple Poison Fangs, shielded up 1 Body Slam, but I think in the end they would have won, because this Body Slam is going to be doing a nice amount of damage, and that is pretty well game over from here. See, if I would have shielded that, maybe, and then maybe baited an Earth Power, but who knows. Anyways, next matchup, Gallade, another kind of core breaker to this team. So I decided to stay in with my Nidoqueen here. I'm going to shield up the Leaf Blade because that would do a ton of damage. Oh my gosh, yeah, that would do a ton of damage. And in comes a Lapras. I bring in the Sirfetch'd, and we're able to get to the Leaf Blade here. This is going to be doing a significant amount of damage. And I decided to no shield this since I've already expended a shield. A Surf is going to KO, and we should be able to farm down and have a Night Slash loaded. So I kind of make a mistake here. I don't throw a counter to get. If I would have thrown off a counter, that would have did a little more damage, and they sneak an entire confusion through. So you definitely want to be throwing a counter just to get that damage off. And then I come in with the Snorlax, and if I would have known what was in the back, I would have came in with the Nidoqueen. I end up shielding this just because it might be a close combat, and now we get the Body Slam off, which in return gets the second shield. And I come instantly with my Nidoqueen just to combo play this thing. Should have went for the Earth Power to taking it out, but it does not KO. Oh my gosh. Okay. And now they come in with a Walrien. It's a double Ice Water in the back. This is where Obstagoon would have come in pretty clutch. I mean, Obstagoon would have swept their whole team. And this is why you need cross chop on Obstagoon, for those Walreins, for those Laprases. And Walrien's just going to be able to outbulk us, throwing that Earthquake, and we are not able to lick down before they get to another Icicle Spirit, because we needed that move. I think that Gallade was at the back-to-back Leaf Blades. So GG's to my opponent there. Another matchup, a Luxray lead. I really want to try Luxray. It's using Spark. I think I would go with Snarl, just because it's a little bit more fast energy gaining. I don't know, Spark is pretty good too. I would have to see on PV Poke what the Sims would be, but I have Snarl on mine, so I'm gonna let the Body Slam go through, and then I'm gonna come in with Sirfetch'd as soon as I have an Earth Power locked and loaded. They end up throwing another Body Slam, and I know this doesn't do as much damage, but it still does a significant amount. Sirfetch'd is super glassy, so let's see what they want to do here. I have loaded energy. I threw a Poison Fang to debuff them, so I was able to counter all the way down without actually throwing a move. We're gonna have the first Night Slash. That gets the shield, and we throw one counter and then throw the next one. This is a Roserade. My gosh. Another spicy pick from my opponent. I could shield here, make it to another Night Slash, but I decided to save my shields. I'm going to come in with the Nidoqueen, throw a Poison Fang right away, see what my opponent wants to do here. That does not KO. They come in with the Luxray. I end up shielding this Psychic Fangs because I know that would probably do the most damage. And then I'm going to throw a Poison Fang, see if I can get their last shield. and come in with my Snorlax. I have no idea how much energy. I lost count on how much energy they had. I tried to catch a Psychic Fangs, but then I have a huge call to make. Is this a Psychic Fangs or a Wild Charge? I no shield it because I know Snorlax can survive a Wild Charge. Excuse me, sorry. Still have this lingering cough. We get the Body Slam off, and my opponent tops lefts. So, I mean, this team has its weaknesses. This team was quite fun to use, actually. So, if you want to give it a try, go right ahead. I just wanted to put out some content for you guys. Quite a lot of fun. I love using Sirfetch'd. A nice spice pick. Nice. If you do see Trevenants, you have the Night Slashes, and then you have the Snorlaxes too with all the lick damage. And honestly, I didn't see a single Trevenant in that one set, so I might see some tomorrow. This team is built to destroy Trevenant. So yeah, I mean, if you guys are liking the comment, please hit that like button. That is greatly appreciated. Thank you for all you who have hit that subscribe button. It is much appreciated. Comment if you guys want to see anything in the future. Oh, and go and check out Gatnose and Rise to the Occasions channels. They just showcased my battles of the Ultra League for Cobalion. I was gonna make a video of that, but I was really sick, so thank you for them for showcasing them and shouting out my channel. Much appreciated. But anyways, we will see everybody in the next video.